Welcome back to the channel, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome as always. Thank you so much for joining back to watch the video wherever you're watching from. I appreciate you guys a whole lot. And this is the second video of the day, and definitely more updates coming out from the camp of Nigerian Super Falcons as they prepare to play South Africa in the second leg of the Olympics Games qualifiers in Pretoria. We already won the first game. So this is the second game, and it's going to be even tougher than the first game, of course, because South Africa are in their home soil. They're taking Nigerian Falcons to their fortress. The stadium in Pretoria is presumably their fortress, where they've mastered the arena, mastered the ground, mastered the atmosphere and everything. So they're taking Nigerian Falcons there to obviously have a higher advantage at defeating us. But that notwithstanding, Super Falcons are they are very ready for this one. They know that it's going to be a difficult game, and they're well prepared for it. And what the report that's coming out right now is the fact that there might be some sort of plot against the Nigerian Super Falcons. This isn't something official or whatever. It's just something underground that there might be some sort of plots, against Nigerian Super Falcons. And these are the reasons. One is the fact that CAF has now decided to change the absolute away goal rule, and this has now, affected Nigerian Super Falcons' chances. CAF has now abolished that rule based on a report that's coming out right now. And what they've now stated is that there won't be an away goal rule for this game. So what this means is that if we go there and, for example, the South African team defeats us by 2-1, then we are not going to qualify because there's no away goal. Our away goal there will not count. And what this means is that we'll now go into extra time and then possibly go to penalty. That they decided to change the rule and make it official that away goals will not count anymore. But that's number one. Then the second conspiracy theory is as to why it feels like CAF are actually trying to support South Africa to qualify ahead of the Nigerian Super Falcons. The second reason is the fact that they've now appointed a Tunisian referee by the name Dossaf Ganoti as the lady that is going to officiate this game. Now, this ref, I don't know much about this ref. No one knows too much about this ref. But, the conspiracy right now is that it's being, championed by the higher-ups in CAF to actually get this woman to be the referee, in Pretoria, because they have some sort of plan or whatsoever. But whatever this is, I hope this is not the truth. I hope that Ganoti is, someone that is not going to be manipulated for this game, really. What gives me joy is, the fact that humans will always be human, and there is a limit to what humans can actually influence. And, for the sake of Nigerian Super Falcons, I honestly hope that, that game tomorrow is beyond them. It's beyond these people that wants to manipulate the results. But again, giving the update, let me let you know the rest of the update for this video. And of course, Victor Osimhen is in the update, and we talked about him in the last video where he stole the spotlight with that leap of a header, and also helping Napoli to come out the victory over Monza. 4-2 was the score. But today he's in the news for the sake of transfer, and the report right now is that PSG have now upped their interest in signing Victor Osimhen. The report is that they are willing to trigger his release clause with Napoli and sign him for him to join them, for next season. And they're doing everything that they can to actually make this work, because I've seen the potential in Osimhen. He keeps showing it, every week, with his ability, with his fighting spirit, with his passion and determination for the game. But of course, we've talked about Osimhen's transfer a couple of videos ago, where I mentioned that there were rumors that he actually agreed some personal terms with Chelsea around the region of £250,000 a week with Chelsea. But again, that's not been confirmed, because Other sources are saying that Osimhen might not be willing to go to Chelsea because he would rather prefer going to a club side that's playing in the Champions League. Osimhen is also very determined to actually come to the Premiership because we know that he's played before in the French League with Lille. The thing is, Osimhen wants Premiership move. He wants to go to the Premiership, whether it's Chelsea or Arsenal or Liverpool, whoever is able to sign him and offer him what he wants, in terms of his salary and of course the competition that he wants to play in. He definitely wants to move to the Premiership. So this might be, a big reason why Osimhen will not personally want to go to PSG. But that's what's happening. PSG are willing to lure him, in terms of breaking the release clause with Napoli, and of course settling his personal wage bills. But leaving that update, guys, let me let you know that Iheanacho is in a bit of a tough situation right now with Leicester City, and the report now is that he's now falling out of favor with Leicester City because of something that happened, during that time that we were playing the AFCON. And this real story is that City actually told him not to travel to play AFCON for Nigerian Super Eagles because of his injury. But he was so willing and he was so determined to play in the AFCON that he said that he was going to travel anyway, that he was already feeling fine. And Leicester and the management there said okay, that if he wants to go, he can go. But in reality, they were not happy with him for making that decision. And when he finally went to represent Nigeria in the AFCON, which didn't even really feature very much, Leicester were not happy with him. And when he came back, they decided that he disobeyed them. And then right now he is not being given match time, game time whatsoever to play games, even though he's fit and ready to play matches. But we hope they find a level ground, to settle their differences and get him to start playing matches. And give you the last one for this video, and it's the fact that Westerhof has now weighed into the debate for who's going to replace Coach Peseiro as NFF continues to search for the right replacement. And what Westerhof has now said, is the fact that Nigerian NFF should give that job to Samson Siasia, that he is the rightful person that deserves to get that job. Westerhof wants NFF to give Siasia the job and find him an assistant who's a Dutchman. And for him, that's all that the Nigerian Super Eagles needs to get to the top, to that level that they want to be. But the issue right now is that Siasia is still under ban by FIFA because of some match fixing scandal that he was obviously convicted almost 5 years ago. He was convicted of collecting bribe to fix matches to allow certain teams to win, something like that. And he was tried in court by FIFA and he was convicted. So he was given a match ban, a ban of 5 years to not, coach any team whatsoever. Asia is going to see off his ban this August, and then after August, it's going to be available for selection, for coaching duties and all of that. It might be too late, for NFF to wait, because for NFF they want to appoint a coach as quickly as possible, if possible, to even get someone to oversee the World Cup qualifier, which is going to be played in June. And Siasia definitely won't be ready for that one because he would still be serving his match ban. That's the only hindrance, from what Westerhof has now advised NFF. But again, it's just his opinion, and if NFF is going to listen to someone who has value, who is well respected in the Nigerian football, it's definitely Westerhof, what he's done for Nigerian Super Eagles. That's the update, guys. Thank you for watching this one. As always, I appreciate all of you for joining in to watch the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so, and take care of yourself, guys, till I catch you in my next video.